Stop pushing away and start allowing. How can you open yourself up to receive? The universe isn't just out there, it's interacting with you. Claim your power by embracing the unknown. This is Tracy with Tracy Talks, and I'm here to ignite your curiosity. Don't just listen, embrace it. There are times in life when we feel like we don't have enough. No matter what we've tried, we feel like there is this invisible force that is keeping us from getting the things that we want. It's almost like we're window shopping. When you walk through the merchant district and you're looking at all of the clothes that are behind the windows, you see them, you can't really get to them, and they feel like they're out of reach. We feel like nothing is coming to us. We feel like we aren't getting the benefits, the good things, that they're somehow being given to someone else somewhere else. But the reality is, most of us do have help. We do have things that come to us. And we don't always recognize those in the moment. If you have ever asked for something in your life to show up, in that moment when you finish the question, do you change your state of awareness? Have you opened yourself up to receive? Have you decided that you have sent your request out and are now trusting that it's going to come back to you in whatever form is for your highest good? And we get impatient. We ask it and we expect the genie to pop out of the lamp and magically and immediately grant us whatever it is that we asked for. And that doesn't always happen. It does happen sometimes, but as a general rule, things don't just drop out of the sky. Opening up to receive requires a sense of worthiness. Do you believe that you're fully worthy to receive whatever it is that you asked for? And I know in my own life and with people around me, when we have these discussions about opening up and receiving, all of us would say that we believe that we are worthy. We are worthy in this moment and believe that we're worthy. And I guess I'm going to challenge that. And I challenge myself, so I'm not doing anything different for you than I do for myself. Because if somebody asked me, do you believe that you're worthy to receive what you want? I would say absolutely. However, when I then look at my behaviors do not support that statement. Let's talk about money because that's an easy topic of discussion. Most of us want more money. If you have an abundance of money, that is great. But the majority of people are looking for ways to increase their financial abundance. We all believe we're worthy. And especially if you ask somebody, do you feel like you're worthy of receiving more money? Absolutely. Are you opening yourself up to receive? Absolutely. So how do you then go about living your daily life? Do you get frustrated when you see that other people have more than you? Do you feel scared and apprehensive when you pay for things? Do you still long for people to help you? And there are times in life where we do need people to help us. And that is receiving. But we don't want it to come from this place. We envisioned it was going to come from here. What do I mean by that? I mean, sometimes when we ask for more money, we want it to come from our place of employment, from a lottery win, from just random money falling from the sky. We don't want to have to borrow it from a family member. If we have to ask a family member for it, it feels different. It doesn't feel the same as that coming from some random unknown lottery. But that's not how life works. That's not how things flow to us. When we ask for something to show up in our life, and then we don't like how it shows up, there is a misalignment in our beliefs. There is a misalignment in our thoughts. I want the money to come from here, but it came from here. And I didn't want that. I wanted it only from here. Why is that? Why do we have pre-constructed expectations? It's almost as like if the money comes from the lottery, then somehow the universe is rewarding us and recognizing us for some unknown reason, and it feels good. But when we accept money from a family member, a close friend, it feels like a weakness, like we have somehow failed. We have a lot of conditioning around where we allow flow into our life. And again, most everyone that I know is saying that they are open to receive. Yes, bring it in, bring it in. Let me be showered with abundance. But then when we break down our behaviors and how we act and how we respond, that is telling a very different story. That we really aren't as open to receive as we want to believe. Because that's where the work comes in. That's where we have to really pay attention and just seeing if there is something there that we can connect with to help to shift us in these small little ways of thinking, wow, I did think that I was open to receive, but I see how when I respond like this, I'm not as open as I want to be. There is abundance in the world. We see it. We see the abundance out there. And it's not that someone is intentionally keeping us from it. So how do we connect with whatever that energy is? How do we align ourselves with the things that we want to bring into our life? And I'm not saying money is the answer to everything, because opening yourself up to receive is also in love, in acceptance. There are many ways in life that we actually keep away the things that we want most. We push the love away. We push the people away. We push the abundance away, whatever that means to you. And we're going to look at some beliefs that maybe are keeping all of those things that you really want out of reach, out of your grasp. Imagine that world where everything that you want is within reach. Imagine what that feels like. Thank you for listening to this episode of Tracy Talks. Remember to rate, review, and subscribe, and share with others who would enjoy listening to this podcast. Friends can find Tracy Talks available on iTunes, Spotify, Substack, and YouTube. Hit me up on Instagram and Facebook at More Tracy Talks. And until next time, we meet again.